Hey, Rocky. How's it going? Good to see you. There it is. Oh, that's good, eh? You got nothing to say. That is Keith. I see the plaid shirt. Are you kidding me? That's Keith. That's love. That's love. My name is James Porter. I'm a community partnership manager at Rocketship. So what that means is I develop relationships with people in different cities to help them be a part of our rental community and platform. So actually there are a bunch of things that I love about this job. About my specific position, I really enjoy that I get to talk with people, that I get to be around in my team. But even when I'm off in other cities, that I'm chatting and I'm really getting to know the business, getting to know the cities from the inside. It's not just going out for a vacation, a loaf around. I'm there really learning about locals and developing relationships in that way. So the best part about my job is to chat with people, to talk, to get to the bottom of their livelihood and what makes them tick, and sort of how we could be a part of helping them through in their day-to-day lives, making it easier for the rental businesses. So being a team member here at Rocketship, just from day one getting started here, I got to meet a bunch of new people and everybody was super welcoming. Although just like starting at any job, it's pretty nerve-wracking, especially when you've been involved in something else for your whole life. I was a server for 7 years. I did a bit of fence and deck building for a little bit as well. And that was all great, well and fine, but I really needed to get to the next step in my life in terms of career. And I needed to serve a purpose. And here I'm serving a purpose, right? I'm helping create something and build something incredible. And everybody here embodies the one team, one dream. And that's what's special to me, is that I get to come here and I get to be a part of something. And everybody here makes me feel like I'm a part of something. Actually, there are so many words that could describe Rocketship. It can't be just one. But Rocketship is definitely something that I think Rocketship could encapsulate. Community is another one, but now I'm getting into 2 words, right? And I could go on all day about listing off, 50 different words and why I think it'd be the right fit for Rocketship. But Rocketship is where we're at because it takes a team to build a rocket ship, and it takes a team to send people to the moon, right? So that's where we're headed, and that's the best word I'd use to describe this company. You gotta want it. When you start at any startup, in any business, or any company that you go to, you gotta want it. You gotta understand that their lives are moving on with or without you. You gotta position yourself in front of that person or that company, and you gotta make them believe, just like the way that you believe in yourself, that you want it. And you gotta let them know that you want it, right? So for me, just as an example, I came here one day after the open house. And the reason why I came here one day after the open house, I was busy in Toronto doing some things. I was helping a friend move. My brother told me about this opportunity. I was kicking myself in the butt for missing the opportunity in that open house. So the next day I came and I showed up. I had a resume in hand. I didn't really have a meeting set up. And I talked to anybody who I could get a hold of. I was chatting their ear off, and it just so happened that I got the right person. I started talking her ear off, and I got brought into an office, talked with her for about 45 minutes, then talked with another person for about 30 minutes. But I think what they could see in me was that I really wanted it, and you gotta want it bad enough, and you gotta have skills to back it up, of course, but skill you can build. It's your hunger that you can't build. You gotta have that inside of you. So that's my biggest piece of advice to anybody looking to join a startup and any other company, is you gotta want it, and you gotta want it bad. And then that shows to the person that's going to hire you. Okay, so the question was, if I were to describe Rocketship as a food, it would definitely be a jambalaya. Because, we're spicy, we've got a little bit of this in it, we've got a little bit of that in it. There are so many, we're a melting pot of people, right? And for me, every jambalaya that I've ever had has always been interesting, and it's always been different, and that's what we are. We're interesting and we're different, right? So that's the best food or recipe that I could come up with. It was just like that I thought of it, too easy.